Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Toraisa J. Today I'm going to be discussing weight loss. Usually around this time of year, most people set goals. And you know what the number one goal usually is? Weight loss. Some people stick to it, some people don't, and some people just don't know what to do. Well, don't worry, because I am going to share my weight loss journey with you on how I was able to lose almost 60 pounds after I had my second child in August of 2018. So let's jump into it. I am going to share with you how I got into fitness and what motivated me to just get healthy. So let's rewind and go back to 2012. 2012, my oldest daughter, who is 12 now, was I think 4 years old. And at the time I was a single parent and I was going through a lot, just being a single mom, trying to take care of myself, trying to do what I had to do. And honestly, I really wasn't taking good care of myself. I was not eating right. I really just wasn't doing much for myself. And one day at my previous job, I had a lady come up to me and she said, "Girl, oh, congratulations, are you pregnant?" And I looked at her like, "No." And that really, really made me upset. But you know what, guys? I can't even talk because I have asked people if they were pregnant before. And I had one person tell me they were not pregnant. So I make sure I don't do that anymore. But when she said that to me, I was like, you know what? I'm too young. I think at the time I was like 24 or 25. And I'm like, you know what? I'm too young to not be able to breathe when I walk up the stairs. I'm too young to just be this big. Like, it just makes no sense that I'm this big. So what I started doing is I didn't really have a lot of money. So every day for an hour, I would go walking. There was this trail. There was this like track by my old apartment complex. And I would just walk for an hour straight. Walked for an hour straight. And again, I didn't know I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to eat, what exercises to do. But I researched and I got on the computer and looked up foods that I needed to eat and exercises that I should start doing. Once I mastered walking every day, that's when I was like, you know what? I need to get a membership at a gym. So I started at a gym, I don't know if you're familiar with, called Retro Fitness. Started working out more. I was eating more fruits and vegetables. The weight was coming off. I was feeling myself because if you guys see how I looked before when I had my first daughter, like a few years after I had her, I think I was like two in the 200s. And once I got into shape, although she was a little bit older, 4 or 5 years old, I got in shape. I was really proud of myself. So pretty much since 2012, it is now 2020, I have dedicated my life to being healthy. This has been a part of my life to make sure that majority of the time I'm eating healthy and I work out. So let's fast forward to August 2018 when I delivered and had my most recent baby. So when me and my husband got married, a few years after we were married, we decided to have another child. And I just knew when I had another child that it was going to be easy because I was eating healthy. My body was snatched. I was in shape. I was like, you know what? My pregnancy is going to be easy and I'm going to snap back. No, that's not what happened. So my 9th month that I had my daughter, I went to my doctor's appointment, went to my midwife, and I work in the accounting field and I deal with vendors and invoices. So sometimes it can be stressful. But at that time, we were dealing with new systems and I just had a bad day. So from work, I went to the doctor's office and they were like, your pressure is just too high. I don't remember exactly what it was, but they were like, your pressure is high. So they ran tests and they said, we're not letting you leave until your pressure goes down. My pressure did go down, but they said, you know what, this is a red flag and we want to make sure that you are okay. So they made me stay the night in the hospital and they monitored my daughter's heart rate and they made sure my pressure was not high. My pressure wasn't high. Thank God my baby's heart rate was fine, so we were good. My midwife, I went through a birthing center. I did not have my daughter, I didn't go through a regular doctor. But my midwife told me, she said, you know what, I'm really concerned that your pressure was high and I really just want to make sure you're okay and make sure, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I had to do a 24 urine analysis. And when you are pregnant, when you do a urine analysis, they are testing so many things in your urine. When you are pregnant, your protein is supposed to be 400, the protein in your urine. My protein in my urine was 800, and that is just too high for a pregnant woman. Now, although I did not have high blood pressure, if you knew me when I was pregnant, I was swollen, okay? I retained water. I was swollen and weight was coming on me really fast. Although I wasn't able to work out through my whole pregnancy like I wanted to, and I couldn't eat all the healthy foods that I wanted to eat because honestly my daughter made me throw up. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I'm like, why can't I eat the foods? Why is the weight coming on me? But make a long story short, they diagnosed me with mild preeclampsia. When you have full-blown preeclampsia, you have high blood pressure. They diagnosed me with mild preeclampsia because I was swelling and I retained water. So when I was 9 months pregnant, I got all the way, like when it was almost time for me to deliver her, I got to 245 pounds. Yes, 245 pounds. And that is too much weight for someone that is 5'4". Well, when I was talking to my husband, he was like, you're not big, but I don't expect my husband to say, hey, you're a fat pig. But I was 245 and I felt some type of way about that. So I delivered my daughter on August 27th. I was truly happy. And I got on the scale like a week after I had her and I was 220 pounds. You guys, when I tell you I was so upset about being 220 pounds, like it really made me feel some type of way because for so long I had worked so hard to lose this weight after I had my first daughter and I was in shape. It's not like I do like some people and I say, okay, I'm just gonna eat healthy today and work out until my birthday comes. No, literally since 2012, I was grinding, I was eating healthy, I was working out. Anybody who knows me or follows me on social media, they know that I go hard. They know this fitness and this being healthy, this is a part of my life. So to look on the scale and see that I was that size and then to have people see me and say, ooh, girl, you're big. It made me feel some type of way. And I was really upset because I'm like, I got to start over and how am I going to do this? Like, I used to beat myself up and say that I was fat and ugly. And one thing you have to do when you are trying to lose weight is you can't sit here and beat yourself up. Even if you're not at the size that you want to be. Even if you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot beat yourself. Power is in the tongue. So I had to talk to myself and say, Toraisa, you need to get it together. Toraisa, you're beautiful. Toraisa, you just had a baby. You had a healthy baby at that. You're alive. Do you know how many women have babies and they don't make it or their babies don't make it? I had to think about that. And although I was not happy at 220, I had to tell myself, you just had a baby. You can do this. So once I told myself I can get healthy, I can do this, and I stopped being so hard on myself, that's when I was able to get to my current weight that I'm at now, 164. Even though I still need to lose some more weight, before I had my daughter, my second daughter, my weight fluctuated between 160 to like 173. But I lift weights and I'm very toned, and I have thighs and I have a butt, I have all of that. But once I was able to get my mind right, that's when I was able to lose the weight and get at a comfortable size. So what you have to do to be able to lose weight is, first of all, believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to be able to achieve anything, any goals that you have in life. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. It doesn't matter how many people are standing there saying you can do it. You have to believe in yourself. And then another thing with me is I have 2 kids. I have to be an example to them. I can't tell my daughter, keep trying, you can do this, don't give up. And I'm not being an example and I'm giving up and she's watching me. So you have to believe in yourself. You have to speak positive words. Don't sit here and say, I'm fat, girl. I'm going to forever be fat. No. Say, I don't like where I'm at, but I'm going to get where I want to be. I'm beautiful, but I still love myself. I'm going to do what I have to do to get to where I need to be. Number 2, you need to be disciplined. You have to have discipline. When you're out, if this is something you want to do and you know that there are certain foods you probably should not eat, then you have to be disciplined when you are out. If you are at work, there's plenty of times when people offer me food and I say, no, I don't want it, I'm good. And they're like, girl, you fine. Why you don't want to eat it? You're not big. Don't listen to those people. Be disciplined and do what you said you're going to do. Number 3, you need to clean your diet up. You cannot out-train a diet. I see so many people on my timeline that eat so much junk, and then they're like, I'm working out, I'm at the gym, but you was eating all that junk. You're not going to lose weight. You cannot eat junk every single day and expect to lose weight. You can't do that. Now, I'm not saying that I don't never eat junk, because I like food and I do eat junk, but I eat it in moderation. If you know that you like ice cream, don't get that big tub of ice cream because you saw it on sale at Kroger. Get you a little cup of ice cream and eat that. If you know that you like Doritos, don't go get that big bag. Go to the gas station and go get the 25-cent bag. Chew it slow, eat it, put it in the trash, and move on and do what you got to do. So, you got to get your diet in order. Number 4, set realistic goals when it comes to working out. Don't sit here and say, every day I'm going to go to the gym and work out for an hour and get it in. No. Set small goals. Say, you know what? 3-4 days out the week, I'm gonna work out or walk for 30 minutes. Once you are able to stick to that, then add 30 minutes in. Then add more workouts in. But you have to set realistic goals. Some of you, your goals are not realistic. You cannot compare yourself to somebody that's been working out for 5 years and you just started yesterday. It doesn't work like that. But if you want to get in shape, you have to get your mind right. You have to believe in yourself. If something's important to you, you're going to make time for it. So, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Let me know. Are you starting your weight loss journey? Are you doing good? What do you feel like you need to work on? Also, I need for you to turn your notifications on, because my next video, I am going to show you from start to finish on what I eat in a day and what you can do to lose weight. I also did intermittent fasting. I'm going to talk about that more in those videos. I usually, let's say I ate at 6 o'clock at night, then I make sure I don't eat till 14 hours later. But we will get into that in another video. I am also going to show you workouts that you can do right at home. You don't always have to go to the gym. I hear so many people saying, I don't have a gym membership, I can't work out. No, boo. You can work out right at your house, in your garage, in your apartment. You can get it in. And for my moms who say, I have kids, I can't do it, I'm going to show you a mommy and me workout that you can do with your kids. I have a toddler, so I know how it is. But you have to stop making excuses. If this is something that you really, really want to do, you have to believe in yourself. So if you're watching this video and you're trying to lose weight, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's not. Because when I had my most recent baby, you guys, I was really upset. I was really upset that the scale said 220. But if I kept sitting there feeling sorry for myself, I was never going to achieve my goal. And that's how you have to think. You have to get up, not feel sorry for yourself, and tell yourself, I can do this. So if I can do this, you can do it as well. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you were able to get something from this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's Toraisa J signing out. Peace. Bye, y'all.